Hi friends, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, great, you can hear me. I hope you can see my screen as well. Can you see my screen? You should be able to see some charts on my screen. Just confirm guys if you are able to hear me. Yes, okay, great. So let's make a start. It's 4 o'clock. Uh, Right. So I promised I'll share some strategy which you can use to trade stock futures, or you can use cash stocks. You can use it to either do intraday, or you can use it to do your positional trading. So just give me 1 second. Just guys, give me 1 second. Okay. So see, there are the way which I am going to explain to you today is quite a simple method. It requires someone to first identify the overall trend of the stock, and the way we will identify the overall trend of the stock is when we use a higher time frame. So we will be using a daily time frame charts to identify whatever is what the overall trend is, and I'll explain you how. And once we know the overall trend of the stock, then we will time our entry and exit based on a lower time frame. So uh, just to confirm, we will use 1 day or daily charts to identify the overall trend, and we will use 15 minutes charts to time our entries and exits. Okay, so first I'll show you the system, and then I'll show you how you can actually code this and get real-time alerts for your stocks. Okay, so let's go. Let's look at one example. So this is HDFC Bank, for example, and what I have done is I have applied. This is a daily chart. What I have done is I have applied a Donchian channel indicator. So this indicator is called Donchian channel. If you go, and this indicator is freely available on most of the trading platform. This is a Donchian channel, and what we need to do in Donchian channel is we need to use a 3 time period. So by default, this will show you 20 time period. You need to change it to 3 time period. And what Donchian channel does, guys, is it does is it plots an envelope like this blue envelope around the price chart. And what it does is that it looks for if the previous three highs or lows have been broken or not. So for example, if you see here, if you see this candle here, if you see this candle here, and if you see this candle here, yeah, uh, what this green candle here has done is it's broken the high of these three candles. Yeah, so here if you see, it has broken the highs of these three candles. So this is the high which was broken. See, See, this is the high which was broken by this candle on 28th of September. So what Donchen channel does is, as soon as the high or the low of any day or any 3 days are broken, it will show you a upward moving channel. Understood? Same here, for example, the 3-day low was this. These 3 candles, low was this low, and as soon as this 4th candle broke that low, the Donchen channel started coming down. So it just shows that the last 3 days highs have been broken or lows have been broken. And we will use this to determine whether the trend is up or down. So if last 3 days highs have been broken, we will consider the stock to be in an uptrend. And if the last 3 days lows have been broken, we will consider it to be in a downtrend. So for example, as you can see right now, HDFC Bank has been in an uptrend since 28th of September. Okay. So once we know what the trend is of the stock, we need to time the entries and exits using the lower time frame. So what I do generally, guys, is I run a scanner. So on this is a charting website. You can simply go and search for scanners. This is turtle 20 days high. What I can do is I can just simply put, instead of 20, I can put 3 here. Yeah, and run a scan, and it will show me what all stocks have broken the last 3 days highs. It's a very simple tool. So for example, Bank of Baroda, this candle has broken the last 3 days high. So it is showing Bank of Baroda is in an uptrend. Okay. Have you understood till now? So you can use charting to identify which stocks have broken up or broken down. So similarly, if you want to see stocks which are bearish, you just change latest low less than max 3 days low. Okay, and you run the scan, and it will show you these are the stocks. For example, Punjab National Bank has broken the last 3 days lows here, but it broke the high also. If I look at some other example, let's look at Canara Bank. See, all of these stocks actually broke the last 3 days lows, and then they actually ended up at a high. But as far as the scanner is concerned, it is still showing both. It will show it both in low broken as well as high broken. I'm just looking for some stock. For example, let's look at this. No, this is not correct. It is not running correctly, this scanner, for some reason. Low less than max 1 day low. So see, generally how I use this is I select some 5-10 stocks. Okay, you don't need to trade 200 stocks. You just need to trade 5, 10, 20 stocks every day. And what I do is I put them into my, so for example, HDFC Bank, Reliance, IndusInd, TSS, whatever stocks you like to trade, L&T, just give me some stocks, guys. I'll show you their charts. Just tell me some stocks. Yeah, I mean, I think we should use minimum. You're right. If I change the code to minimum, then it will show me the right. So for example, Tata Steel, here it has broken previous 3 days lows and closed below it. So this is how you scan the stocks. So let's add Tata Steel also. But what I do is I have got my list of 20 stocks. I just trade those stocks when I want to. Okay. So there are some people giving a lot of stocks. I'll use Vinod Malu has given Bajaj Finance, so I'll use Bajaj Finance. Okay. So let's look at Bajaj Finance. Okay, go, and this is the template I have created. for Donchian. See, Bajaj Finance on 7th of October, it broke the 3-day low. So Bajaj Finance trend is down now. So when a stock's trend is down, we will look only to short that stock. We will not look to buy until the trend of that stock reverses to bullish. So Bajaj Finance, we are now looking to only short the stock. We are not looking to buy this stock or go long. Okay. But for example, in HDFC Bank, since 29 or since 28th of September here, I have been looking to only buy this stock, whether it's intraday or whether it's positional. Okay. So remember this. Uh, if the stock is bullish, okay, this is the third rule. On the higher time frames, if the stock is bullish on daily, we will only buy this stock, no shorting. Okay. And similarly, the reverse of this is if the stock is bearish on daily, we will only sell this stock, no buying. Okay. So let's come back to this chart. I'll give you a HDFC Bank example first, and then I'll show you other charts. Let's say on 28th of September, HDFC Bank gave a bullish signal. Okay. So here we will now, once this bullish signal is given, the Donchian channel is here. So we will draw a line here so that we know that if the market next day drops on 29th, if it drops and it goes below this line 1025, we know the trend has changed. Okay. And then we go to 15 minutes time frame. So I've created another template. Okay. This is the 15-minute time frame, guys. Okay. The time frame is 15 and I have added 3 EMAs. I have added 5 EMA, which is this blue line here. Yeah. I've added 20 EMA, which is the red line, and I have added 50 EMA. So this is the setup on the shorter time frame. So on 15 minutes time frame where I'm looking to buy this stock, I have set up these 3 EMAs. Okay. And I have also drawn this line, which tells me that if the stock falls below this line, the trend will change to bearish. And from that point onwards, I will be looking to only selling this stock. I will not be looking to buying this stock. Okay. Is that understood? Does it make sense till now? Yes, no. Guys, please confirm using the chat. Yeah. So we use Donchian channel to identify bullish stocks and bearish stocks. And once we identify the bullish stocks, we go to 15-minute charts and we plot these 3 EMIs. Okay. And now we are looking to buy this stock from 29th September onwards. Yeah. So this, as I said, this stock became bullish on 28th. So from 29th, we are looking to only buy this stock. We will not look to sell this stock at all. Okay. So let's see. This is 29th here. See, this is 29th. The stock actually gave a small gap up. Now I am looking to buy this stock. So what I do is I wait for the stock to come back to 20 EMA at least. So I wait for the stock to come back to 20 EMA at least. And then I wait for the stock to bounce back above 20 EMA again. After going below 20 EMA, I wait for the stock to come back above 20 EMA. And the only condition which has to meet is that your blue line should be above red line and your red line should be above black line when that is happening. If that is not happening, there is no signal. But here, for example, if you see, Here, for example, if you see on this candle here, the market on 29th came down on 15 minutes charts, and here it got this kicker candle, closed above all the three lines, and blue line is above red line and red line is above black line, which means there is a possibility of the trend to continue, the bullish trend to continue. So what I'll do is I'll buy here. I will buy here and I will put a stop loss below this low. I will put a stop loss below this low. Yeah. And I will hold. I will hold this till day end. So as you can see on this day, I bought it at 1057 and it closed at 1064. So I got around 7 points here, but it made a high of 1066. Okay. Now, if you are an intraday trader, you can book here at the day end. You just book profit. But if you are a positional trader, you can hold on to this because you know the daily time frame chart is bullish. So there is a possibility that this stock will continue to go up and even can, kind of give a gap up. If you are an intraday player, you can book it at day end, wait for the next day, wait for all these conditions to be met, and you can enter again. For example, on 30th, it gave a small gap down. Okay, let's assume you are an intraday player, you have booked these 7 points here. It gapped down, and here on this candle again, see, here on this candle, it went up, closed above the 3 EMAs, and as you can see, blue is above red and red is above black. So you can again enter here and you can put a fresh stop loss at the day low or whatever the recent low is, and again right. And on this day, as you can see, from 1064, it went up to 1086 and finally closed at 1077. So again, I was able to book this profit even if I am an intraday trader. If I am a positional trader, I will just hold it and let it run up. Okay. Now what happened? If I am positional trader, I am just simply holding. But if I am an intraday trader, on 1st October, I did not get any entry because it did not come below 20 EMA. But if I am a positional trader, I am just carrying the trade. Okay. Now here again, I am carrying. If I am positional, I am carrying. If I am an intraday player, see, this is where I will enter. Correct. This is where all my two conditions are being met. This candle is closing above all the three EMAs, and my blue is above red and red is above black. So I go along here and I place a stop loss here. Now on this day, because the market has been rallying quite a lot and it rallied even on the previous day without giving a proper pullback, this day there was some loss of momentum and market closed. It did not hit our stop loss, but it closed at 1112. So there was a small, 7-8 point loss, which an intraday trader can book. But if a positional trader is trading, they can just continue to carry. And again, as you can see, on 6th of October, markets gapped up, did not pull back. 7th of October, market gapped up, kept on running. 8th of October, market gapped up, came down here, but did not give our intraday buy. Yeah, and same. So HDFC Bank has been just running too fast. But during this journey, as an intraday trader, I would have traded 3 times and I would have made profit on 2 times and I had a small loss on the 3rd time. But if I am a positional trader, I will just carry it until the trend reverses. And how do I track whether the trend is reversing or not? Yeah. So if you go back and let me just delete this, guys. Let me just delete this so that it doesn't confuse. Okay, how do I track this? Just go back to again daily charts. I had placed this here on 28th when the candle, I knew that the high has been broken. I placed it at 3-day low. Next day on 29th when the market closed, the 3-day low. Yeah, sorry, on 30th when the market closed here, the downtrend channel was here. So I will simply keep shifting this line up on the 3-day low. On the 4th day, I will further shift it at 3-day. So whenever I'm looking at my 15-minute charts, yeah, my line, because I'm shifting it up, I will always know where the trend will change, basically, as I keep on shifting this line, so that I never get stuck in a wrong trade. What I don't want is that suddenly the trend has become bearish and I'm still trying to take buy trades. Yes, yes, Namrata, we'll have to wait for the 15-minute candle to close before we take an entry. Okay. But let's just go back and show you one more thing. So this buy, the trend changed to buy only after 28 September close. But what was happening before this? See, on 18 September, the 3-day low was broken by HDFC Bank. Right? So when that happens, this becomes a 3-day high. So from 18 September till 28 September, I am looking to buy or sell this stock. Tell me, guys, am I looking to buy this stock or sell this stock between 18th and 28th? Yeah, we are just looking to sell. It is Donchian channel, Khusro. It's Donchian. Donchian. You can get it on every charting software. Okay, the setting is 3. Now I'll show you how this making sure that we are trading in the right trend helps. From 18, so from 19, from 21st onwards till 28th, I am looking to only sell. See what happens. Yeah, here. So this is 18th, yeah, from 20C. So 18th is when it actually fell down and it broke the downtrend channel low. Now on 21st, when it opened here, see here it opened on 21st. Here, this is the first candle of 21st. Okay. Now what I'm looking to sell, but I'm looking to sell when it goes above 20 EMA and then comes down, right? Yeah. So which happens here on this candle. HDFC Bank went up, there was some short covering, and then it started falling down. Now at this candle, when this candle closed at 11 o'clock, it is closing below all the 3 EMAs, and you can see blue EMA is below red and red is below black. So we take a short here, and when we take a short, we put a stop loss at the day high. Correct? Yes? Just confirm, guys. Did you understand this sell trade? Yes. Okay. So you take a sell, and then again, as you can see, it kind of fell down dramatically. We took a sell at 1061, and it closed at 1042. So it said, fell 20 rupees intraday. And then same, if you are a positional player, you can carry it. If you are an intraday player, you can close it. Next day again, market, it went up here and then came down, and an intraday player next day can actually sell it here. It closed below all the three EMAs at around 1050, and all the EMAs are trending down. Yes, Indra, it will work everywhere. If it works in stocks, it will work in Nifty, it will work in Bank Nifty, everywhere. You can put your 20-25 stocks on your watch list. Just create a bullish watch list and bearish watch list. In the bullish watch list, just look for buy trades. In the bearish watch list, you can look for only sell trades. And as stocks move from bearish to bullish, you just move them from one watch list to another, so that you never get confused. Okay, so you sell here and see intraday again it fell from 1050 and it closed at 1037. Okay, this is 22nd September. Now, if you are positional guy, you can carry it. If you are not a positional guy, if you're an intraday guy, you wait for the third day. See, third day it gapped up, it went up, kept on going up, and at this candle here, it closed down. But should we be taking sell here, guys? Tell me. So, should we be taking a sell on this candle? Yeah, entry is at a closing price, Vaibhav. So my question is, this candle which I have circled, should we be taking an entry on this candle or not? No, correct. We can't, because blue line is above the red line. So we can't take an entry. So we wait for the next candle. When this next candle closes here at 1041, then we can take an entry. So we can't take an entry on this candle, but this candle here is a good candle to enter. Now the stop loss will be here. The stop loss will be here. But if you feel that the stop loss is too big, you can simply use a 0.5% stop loss also. Okay, so if you have entered 1040, then you can use a 0.5% or 1%, whatever stop loss. So you can put a stop loss at 1045, and it unfortunately fell down after giving a sell from 1040. It went down to 1034, but then HDFC Bank reversed before day end, and you would exit it with a small loss. Okay, so you can use a 0.5%, 1% stop loss also if you want. And again, similarly here, if you see, next day what happened? Next day it gapped down, it went up to 20 EMA here, and then the same candle closed below. The same candle closed below the three EMAs, and all the EMAs are trending down in the correct manner. So this becomes a sell. So we take a sell here, we put a stop loss here, yeah, and we just we ride. It gave a sell at 1040, it closed at 1030, it gave a 10 rupee fall. So again, if you are an intraday player, you can book. If you are a positional player, then as a positional trader, you are actually carrying your shorts from here. You are just simply carrying your shorts. Okay. But what the beauty of this method is that once the trend changes, so we know that if you go back, when did the trend change? So on 25th, the Donchain channel had come down to 1055. On 25th, when it closed, it was at 1055. Right? So 1055 is here. See. Right? Again on this day, we are still in short. So we take a short trade here. We take a short trade here, but it kind of hits our stop loss. Our stop loss was here. Yeah, we take a short, it actually falls. So if people are doing multiple lots, when it's falling, you can book some, when you are getting some good profit, 0.5% or 1% profit, and hold the rest. Because our stop loss is also 0.5% or less than 0.5%. Here it kind of reversed and went up. Okay, and it did not give a sell signal in the entire day. But this is also the day when we know our downchain channel had shifted here. To the 3-day high. 105, it shifted here. On daily charts, our downchain channel had shifted here. So we took profit, we took a profit here in the short journey. We took a profit here. We took a small stop loss here. We got profit here. Yeah, we took a small loss here or maybe break even if you are doing multiple lots. And then after that, the trend changed on 28th, and from that day onwards, we have been just buying, buying, buying. Okay, so did you see how this system stops you from taking a, a, a counter trend trade? It doesn't let you take a trade against the trend, overall trend. It lets you take a trade only in the direction of the main trend. And that is why this system is very beautiful and successful. That if the daily chart is in a downtrend, it will force you to take a short trade on pullbacks. And if the daily chart is in uptrend, it will force you to take a buy trade, but only on pullbacks. And if the daily chart is sideways, all these EMAs will be crossing, and you will not be taking any trades. If the daily trend is in sideways, you will not get many trades. So remember, take entries based on pullbacks in the direction of the daily chart. Keep a 0.5% or 1% stop loss. If the chart, the stop loss on the chart is too big, you can keep a 0.5% or 1% stop loss. If the stop loss on the chart is small, use the stop loss on the charts. If you are a positional trader, you can carry positions overnight. If you are an intraday trader, you can trade only intraday. What I do is I do both. Let's say I will take trade in two lots. One lot I will exit intraday, and the other lot I will carry overnight as a positional trader. Yeah, 24th candle is below last three candles. Sorry, Abhishek, are you talking about 24th candle? Yeah, we have taken this trade. We have taken this trade on 24th, and we got profit. And we took this trade on 25th also here. Yeah, we took this trade also here. The stop loss was here, and the trade on 25th, it hit the stop loss. And then when it opened on 28th, the daily trend had reversed. So from this point onwards, we were looking to only buy, not sell. Yeah, so we took the first buy somewhere here. The first intraday buy on this day would be here with a stop loss here. Does volume have any effect on? No, we are not looking at volume at all. We are not looking at volume at all, guys. So this is a very simple system. You can go to charting, and you can, it's very simple to code to find out which charts gave buy yesterday or sell yesterday on daily. Yeah, and then you can set up some intraday, scans as well if you want. So for example, if you go to create scan, and you want to create the scan for 15 minutes on your bullish charts, so you can simply go to close. Yeah, 15 minute. So 0 means last, the current candle. 15-minute close is above, is greater than, and now we are talking about EMAs. So EMA 5, Yeah, and then you are saying your 15-minute EMA 5, your 15-minute EMA 5 is greater than 15-minute EMA 20. Yeah, and your 15 minutes EMA 20 is greater than 50 minutes EMA 50. That's it. Okay, once you know which stocks are bullish and bearish, so for bullish stocks, you can just set up this scan, create an alert. So you'll have to obviously subscribe for the premium kind of their membership. But if you subscribe for their premium membership, it will keep giving you alerts for all the bullish signals and bearish signals. For each bullish signal, before you take a trade, just check on Donchian on daily charts whether it is in bullish mode or bearish mode. If the daily is also bullish and you are getting a 15-minute entry on bullish, then you take that trade. Okay. So for example, it's kind of giving it's I've selected all cash stocks. I can select all the future stocks. Yeah. And it's kind of showing LIC Housing Finance. 5 days, 15 minutes charts. So it's not showing the correct EMA. So if you set up all the correct moving averages, exponential, 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 5, 20, 50. Okay. So here this is one more candle, but here this is the candle where the buy was triggered before the market closed. And what you can do is you can simply check whether LIC Housing Finance on the daily charts is it in bullish mode or bearish mode. If you just simply open this, yeah, and apply the Donchian channel, so we can clearly see that since 29 September, LIC has been bullish. So all the buy signals since 29th could have been bought on LIC. So 29th is this. 29th is this. So all the buy signals from 29th, whenever it kind of came down to 20 EMA and went up, we could have bought. Yeah, there will be days when you will get stop losses, but there will be some days like this where you will get a lot of profit. Okay, here there is no entry obviously because the 3 EMAs are not going up, but here again the first candle itself or the second candle kind of gave an entry, but then it kind of came down, and then here again it gave an entry, a very big candle. So obviously you would not take it, but here again before day close it's kind of giving you an entry. Yeah, so this is how you can use and identify stocks which you want to buy or sell. It's as simple as that. There are two ways. Either you go to charting and create these scans and set up an alert, and once you get an alert, just quickly check on daily charts whether it's an uptrend or downtrend and trade it. Or the second method is you select your 20-25 stocks, your favorite stocks. Okay, create two watch list. Put the bullish stocks in the bullish watch list and put the bearish stocks in the bearish stock watch list, and put an alert using charting on those stocks. And whenever there is an alert, buy or sell, you take that trade accordingly. Okay, now obviously when you are trading in futures, there is a higher risk, higher return. So my suggestion will be start practicing it using cash equities. You can buy or sell stocks intraday if you are selecting the future segment or the stocks which are traded in future segment. Start trading with 5 shares, 10 shares, 20 shares, or 10,000 rupees, 20,000, 50,000, something like that. And once you get a hang of it, you start increasing your quantity and even start taking positions in futures. But this is one way, guys, you can easily trade stocks, any stock for that matter, once you know whether the stock is bullish and bearish on daily time frame, and once you know when to enter, which is on pullbacks. Okay, I think this is it, guys. I hope you can again play around with this. You can change the EMAs if you want. Instead of 5, 20, 50, you can use something else. You can play around with Donchian. Instead of using 3-day Donchian, you can use 5-day Donchian also. So have a play around, see what stocks suits your mentality, do some back testing, and start trading using this method if you like it. I think that's it from me. I'll stop the webinar now. So best of luck. And if you have any questions, you can post them on Twitter and I'll answer them there. If you have any charts which you want to discuss, you can post the charts on Twitter and I'll answer it there. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.